Do you ever wonder why your dog is acting strange? Is there a reason behind all these strange behaviors our furry four-legged friends exhibit day to day? Dogs are fascinating creatures, but sometimes their behavior can leave us scratching our heads. In this video, we talk about the 12 strange things dogs do and explain why these behaviors occur. Let us know which of these strange things your dog does. Comment down below. Especially number 10 is seen a lot in dogs. Let's take an interesting journey into what goes on inside a dog's head. Number 1. Chasing their tails all the time. Dogs are known to be curious creatures by nature, and chasing their tails is an example of that curiosity. Tail chasing is a behavior that can often start in puppies but also occurs in older dogs. There can be several underlying causes of why dogs do this, such as being bored, trying to gain attention from their owners, obsessive-compulsive disorder, or may even stem from a medical concern. Knowing the underlying cause can help pet parents provide their pup the necessary help they need. Ultimately, tail chasing in itself is not harmful if practiced occasionally, but it becomes a problem when it becomes a long-time habit of the dog. If your dog has taken to doing it more frequently, then consider contacting your vet and seeking professional help if needed to find out the underlying cause and have it addressed properly. Number 2. Sleeping in weird positions. Dogs often sleep in seemingly unorthodox positions that may leave owners scratching their heads in confusion. Generally speaking, however, these odd sleeping postures are quite meaningful. Dogs who curl up into a tight ball are trying to secure the least amount of surface area exposed to the surrounding environment by protecting themselves and preserving their body warmth. Though all dogs will naturally adjust their body language based on temperature and comfort level, larger dogs with heavy coats tend to benefit more from this type of insulation by curling up into a tight fit for protection against the elements. On the other hand, some dogs may decide to stretch out completely when dozing off instead of curling up as an attempt to cool down when they become too hot. So don't be too perplexed next time you see your pup taking an unusual nap. Number 3. Eating grass. Dogs are omnivorous creatures that can survive on any type of food, including plants. Contrary to popular belief, dogs do not eat grass because they are ill or have a deficiency in their diet. In fact, some experts believe that they eat grass simply because they like the taste and texture of it. However, it is also possible that dogs may use grass as an aid in digestion when they're feeling a little off or need additional fiber in their meal. All in all, eating grass by itself isn't necessarily unnatural or alarming behavior for dogs. In fact, some believe that it might even be beneficial for them. Number 4. Dogs sometimes eat their own poop. One surprisingly common yet oddly distasteful behavior among dogs is the eating of their own feces, known as coprophagy. While this can be rather unappealing to owners, it's not necessarily all that unusual and has a number of potential causes. Some dogs may find their stool tasty due to an amino acid or protein deficiency in their diet, while others may just be curious and exploring the world around them. There are also breed-specific tendencies, with some dogs who instinctively eat waste out of instinct. Fortunately, there are simple ways to help curtail this behavior, such as taking away access to feces or adding additives to food which will make the stool taste bad. Number 5. Most adult dogs only urinate outdoors to pee, not to mark their territory as some people think. Contrary to popular belief, adult dogs will typically only urinate outdoors because they need to use the bathroom and not to mark their territory. While some urine markings may take place among two canine housemates, this is more so a way of communicating with each other than it is a need for scent marking turf boundaries. And while territorial urine marking may be seen in male dogs particularly, this generally occurs when challenged by an unfamiliar animal or person. In either case, indoor pet owners may want to consider instituting house rules about which areas of the home are okay for occasional marking, but outside remains the preferred spot for peeing. Number 6. Dragging their butts on the floor. Dogs don't seem too embarrassed to drag their bums on the floor, but it can actually be an indication of several underlying health issues. This behavior is known as scooting, and it may manifest when a dog has an anal gland disease, a bacterial infection, or even parasites. It's important for pet owners to watch out for such behavior in their pets and take them to the vet if they notice any signs of distress or discomfort. Proper diagnosis and treatment could make all the difference in keeping your pup happy and healthy. Number 7. Twitching in their sleep. Dogs show a great many behaviors in their sleep that are similar to those exhibited when conscious and alert, including twitching. This can be seen as muscle spasms that can affect one or more of the body's extremities. These twitches often resemble movements such as running, chasing cats, or barking at other animals. Generally harmless, this behavior is attributed to the same brain activity dogs exhibit in their awake state, essentially dreaming with their eyes closed. Even though it isn't entirely understood why dogs twitch in their sleep, it's comforting to know that when it does happen, your pup is simply reenacting something from its superactive waking life. Number 8. Staring at you. When a dog stares at their owner, it's possible they could be trying to express an emotion or communicate what they are thinking. Staring can indicate that the pup wants something like food, needs to go out for a bathroom break, or simply wants some quality bonding time with its owner. It's also possible that they are looking for acknowledgement and seeking affection when they stare. Whatever the reason, dog owners should take these moments in stride. Eye contact with your pet is healthy and can help develop strong connections between you and your four-legged friend. Number 9. Hunching over. Dogs hunching over can be a worrying sight for pet owners, but there are multiple reasons why this behavior can occur. Generally speaking, dogs will hunch over for one of 3 reasons: physical pain, emotional distress, or arousal. If your dog is in physical pain, hunched over behavior is often a telltale sign that something is wrong, and it's important to seek veterinary attention as soon as possible. If the hunched over posture seems to be rooted in emotional distress, it may be due to anxiety while in the presence of unfamiliar people or animals, fear or submission when faced with an aggressor, or even just boredom or fatigue. Finally, if you have seen your dog doing the same thing after exercise or playtime, it could simply be them calming down and showing signs of arousal due to excitement. Regardless the cause of your dog's hunching behavior, taking notice can help inform on how best to look after them moving forward. Number 10. Yawning with you. It's a well-known phenomenon that when one person yawns, people around them often follow suit. This experience can be shared with our canine companions too. Dogs yawning with us isn't just contagious. It turns out that they're engaging in a form of empathy. Dogs can suffer from stress like humans do, but unlike humans, they don't have words to express it. Instead, they communicate it through behaviors like yawning. So why might your dog yawn with you? Apart from contagion and empathy, dogs may also be attempting to signal submission and demonstrate their trust in us. If your dog is comfortable enough to take on the same behavior as you, then this may be an indicator of your bond with them. Dogs can even mimic facial expressions as well, something that has only been previously seen in chimps. While not always observable, the science behind dogs copying our emotions is exciting. It's a perfect example of the depth of communication available between man and woman, and man's and woman's best friend. Number 11. Many dogs bark at nothing for no reason. One of the unknowable behaviors is when dogs will suddenly bark at nothing in particular. Though it may appear that they're barking at random, this behavior likely has an underlying root cause. Dogs are intensely sensitive to their environments and can sense everything from the presence of people to subtle changes in the atmosphere. It could be that a dog is barking at nothing because it detected something you weren't able to detect with your 5 senses and is trying to alert you to its presence. This sensitivity to unseen signals goes beyond what humans can normally perceive, which explains why dogs bark at seemingly nothing out of nowhere. Number 12. Some dogs have a habit of licking people's faces incessantly. Many people often view face licking as a sign of affection from their pup. However, this behavior can be a sign of dominance. Dogs will lick their owners' faces as well as other canine peers when they want to assert themselves as higher ranking within the pack. Some dog breeds in particular are known for this dominant behavior, such as the Shih Tzu, Bulldog, and Beagle. Additionally, this behavior of face licking can be encouraged if the owner inadvertently reinforces it by petting and cooing approvingly at their pup while they lick distressingly. They're teaching them that these actions are acceptable. To discourage a pup from incessantly licking one's face, it is best to distance oneself when being licked excessively and ignore the dog until it stops in order to reinforce its proper place in the pack. Want to know more interesting things about dogs? Watch these videos now. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.